What's up, marketing leaders? Today I bring you 3 mind-blowing reasons why people do not check out of e-commerce websites. We have helped businesses with their e-commerce on different scale, from 50 products all the way up to 100k plus. We have talked to a lot of their customers and we have asked them questions on the surveys, in the emails, even in person. So we know some of those reasons that people do not check out. And I don't mean those basic, I've changed my mind, or it was too expensive or something. It will be really mind-blowing, so let's get straight to it. So first one is really my favorite. Quite frankly, I have laughed the first time I've heard it, but it really makes sense, so it was just impulsive reaction. People get distracted easily, right? Even with those stats flying all over the internet, you only have 1 second of page load time before people leave, blah, blah, blah. That all makes sense, right? If I'm not satisfied with your website, I just click back and click another one. Easy as that, so I won't have that patience. If I have to drive to a store for an hour and then I encounter a minor inconvenience, I will stay there because I have maybe half an hour to the next store, right? But on the internet, I just click, buy. Of course, please stay tuned. I didn't say bye to you. Apologies for that. What I mean by distractions, it can be crazy. Postman, maybe a niece came to play with them. That's normal, right? That's life. You encounter it every single day. You are browsing a website, someone takes your attention for an hour, a more important matter, maybe family matter. You go to cook, you go to pick up your kids from school, you come back in an hour and maybe you close that tab by accident. Maybe you turned off your computer and Chrome shut down all of those tabs. It happens. And you had products in cart, you still really want to get them, but you just forget. Perfectly normal, but not everyone realizes people make those mistakes. So how can you fix it? Maybe send abandoned cart emails. Maybe set up a notification in browser. People can sign up for them, and next time they open it, you will send them, hey, you forgot about those few products, right? Just anything. Maybe try remarketing campaigns on Google, on Facebook, display ads, all of that. Tons of ways, but just keep in mind, people get distracted. It's normal, that's life. Next one, and that's really a bad thing for your user layout, user interface, user experience. People sometimes do not know that they have a product in cart, right? It might be easy on Amazon, something you're used to, but different websites try different things with their carts, maybe different icons, different names, maybe like gimmicky names for those carts. I think the Harry Potter website has cauldron, not cart. That's great, lovely, cute, I would say. But maybe it's not intuitive to everyone, so maybe they just don't realize they have stuff in the cart, and that happens so often. So where's the problem? Again, I've mentioned they might be not familiar with the icon you are using. Maybe you don't have a number, an indicator that they have products in the cart. Maybe when they add to cart, you need to show them a button, go to cart. That can help. But the bottom line is, make it obvious that they have added things to the cart, make it easy to see their cart, make it easy to spot how many items they have in the cart. And at the same time, the previous tips also help, right? If they don't know that they have items in cart, they might leave, and then you will send them an email about an abandoned cart, maybe a browser notification, so they all come together quite neatly. And finally, I think it's the best problem to have. People often say, well, I'm still adding products to the cart. I mean, I would love that, right? I have an e-commerce store and people just keep coming back every single day, adding products to the cart, pumping up the average order value. Love it, right? But sometimes they will take too long to convert, to be honest. And I do not mean that you should push them towards that. No, do not manipulate your customers. They wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want to be manipulated, so don't do it to them. I just mean that sometimes they will take too long and it might get in the way. Let's say right now we have a festive period. They want to get those orders before Christmas, for example. And they just keep adding products to the cart, and by the time they realize they need to check out, it's too late and then they won't get it. They will just be unhappy. Now guess what can happen to them if they just keep delaying that checkout? Do you have an idea? Well, they are more likely to become your number 1 or number 2 problem, right? They might forget, or they might just not know that they have things in the cart. They keep adding them. They never have that habit of going to the cart, checking it out. Maybe they are ready to buy. Maybe it's too expensive, they need to actually remove things, but they just keep adding them and never check out. That can become more than one problem for them. They can be adding things over time and suddenly they forget. Boom, no conversion. So how do you fix that problem? Well, you're lucky because you can use those previous methods, those abandoned cart emails, those little nudges, those remarketing campaigns. In essence, you need to be a bit more proactive about it, I would say. Just be out there in front of them, keep reminding them that you are their favorite brand. I mean, if they are adding products to the cart over 3 days and then checking out, they love you. So just keep being in their head all the time. And that's really it for this video. 3 very interesting tips, I would think. There are obviously more reasons people do not check out. Let's say shipping was too expensive, maybe you do not ship to my location. But I think everybody knows those. The 3 that I've mentioned, they were really mind-blowing to me. We really had to get out there, talk to the customers, and I recommend you do the same. You need to talk to your customers, clients, partners, whatever you call them. Just be there for the people that you serve. So, do you have any other interesting reasons people do not check out? Maybe just one, maybe a pattern. Those that I've mentioned are certainly patterns, not just one-offs. But drop them in the comments below, let me know, and we can all learn together.